Hello, friends. You are now listening to Definitely Not Car Seat Headrest. I'm so sick of fill in the blank. Accomplish more, accomplish nothing. If I were split in two, I would just take my fist, so I could beat up the rest of me. You have no right to be depressed. You haven't tried hard enough to like it. Haven't seen enough of this world yet, but it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. So stop your whining, try again. No one wants to cause you pain. They're just trying to let some air in, but you hold your breath, you hold your breath, you hold it. Hold my breath, I hold my breath, I hold it. I've known for a long time I'm not getting what I want out of people. It took me a long time to figure out I don't know what I want. So you'll ask why and there will be no answer, and you'll ask for how long and there will be no answer. Then you'll ask what can I do, there will be no answer. Eventually you will just shut up. You have no right to be depressed. You haven't tried hard enough to like it. Haven't seen enough of this world yet, but it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. So stop your whining, try again. No one wants to cause you pain. They're just trying to let some air in, but you hold your breath, you hold your breath, you hold it. Hold my breath, I hold my breath, I hold it. I get signs from the cops saying stay the fuck down. I get signs from the audience saying stay the fuck down. I get signs from God saying stay the fuck down. I've given every inch I had to fight it. I've seen too much of this world, yes, and it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. And I will never see the light that I've seen shining in your eyes. You just wanna see me naked, so I'll hold my breath, I'll hold my breath, I'll hold it. Hold my breath, I'll hold my breath, I'll hold my breath. A fun song. Alright. Vincent, here we go. And half the time I wanna go home. Half the time I wanna go home. For the past year I've been living in a town that gets a lot of tourists in the summer months. They come and they stay for a couple of days, but hey, I'm living here every day. I don't need the complications, I'm just in it for the beatings. It's almost a point of pride. They say it doesn't happen that often. Pure sadism, pure sadism, pure sadism, pure sadism. I find it harder to speak when someone else is listening. In the back of a medicine cabinet, you can find your life story and your future and the side effects. I haven't played guitar in months, my strings have all broke. They got a portrait by Van Gogh on the Wikipedia page for clinical depression. Well, it helps to describe it, yeah, 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 it helps to describe it. And I don't have the strength, and I don't have the time. I pour myself a drink and tell myself a lie. You know that I'm worried, and you know I'm tried. Don't you know I'm not strong? Don't you know I'm not kind? Someone's getting lucky, someone's calling the cops. Someone take me away, someone make it all stop. I had a bright tomorrow, spent it all today. Now I am silent at last, I've got nothing to say. Yeah, I got nothing to say. And if I'm being honest with myself, I haven't been honest with myself. It must be hard to speak in a foreign language. Intoxicado, 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 intoxicado. I find it easier to sleep, and half the time I wanna go home. When I'm not holding the noise machine, half the time I wanna go home. And half the time I'm like this. Sending Matt, Captain Trash. I don't have the strength, and I don't have the time. I pour myself a drink and tell myself the lie. Don't you know that I've worried? Don't you know I've tried? Don't you know I'm not strong? Don't you know I'm not kind? Someone's getting lucky, someone's calling the cops. Someone take me away, someone make it all stop. I had a bright tomorrow, spent it all today. No, I'm silent at last, and I have nothing to say. I am freaking out in my mind. In a house that isn't mine. My end goal isn't clear. Shouldn't have had that last beer. It's more than what you bargained for, but it's a little less than what you paid for. My bow tie has come undone, and my microphone hangs limp on the mic stand. Tell my mother I am going home. I have been destroyed by hippie powers. Tell my mother I am going home. I have been destroyed by hippie powers. That guy I kinda hate is here. Shouldn't have had that last. Woo! Hit it DMT! Oh. What happened to that chubby little kid who smiled so much and loved the Beach Boys? What happened is I killed that fucker and I took his name and I got new glasses. Tell my mother I am going home. I have have been destroyed by hippie powers. Tell my mother I am going home. I have been destroyed by hippie powers. A fucking fun song. Don't do drugs, kids. I get to know myself every weekend, and I'm weak. Give me no pick. Hangovers feel good when I know it's the last one. Then I feel so good that I have another one. Last Friday I took acid and mushrooms. I did not transcend. I felt like a walking piece of shit in a stupid looking jacket. I walked around town and thought that I was in Sodom. There were filthy people seeking comfort for their bodies. It was so obscene. Loathing and religious fervor, I laid on my friend's bedroom floor for an hour and tried not to piss my pants. Then I saw Jesus, and he said, "Who are you to go against the word of my fathers, and who scum of the earth? No, we are just teens of style. Oh, we are just teens of style." There were people getting drunk, there were people getting high, they were falling to pieces right before my eyes. I said, a lot. Guy there who kept asking me, "How does it feel?" And I didn't even know how to begin to answer that question. So I just said, "I don't want to talk about it. Get out of my face, I don't want to talk about it." So there I was, another shitbag civilian, afraid of the cops when I was outside, afraid of my friends when I was inside. I grew tired of the scene. Then my dad showed up, and he was like, "Who are you to go against the word of our fathers, and who are you? The scum of the earth? No, we are just teens in style. Yeah, we are just victims of the contemporary style. And we are just going along with the modern style. Now everybody's going along with the modern style. Let's do it together. It goes, drugs are better with friends are better with drugs are better with friends are better with drugs are better than friends are better with drugs are better than friends are better with drugs are better with friends are better with I have have nothing but questions. I need answers, those would fill me up. I know when I'm being catered to. I know when I'm being catered to. I will not settle for the lowest common denominator. Hello, my friend, we've been waiting for you for a long time. We have reason to believe that your soul is just like ours. Did you ever get the feeling that you are just a little different? Well, here's our webpage. You finally found a home. Good people give good advice. Get a job, eat an apple, it'll work itself out. It's a phase, it's chemistry, it's your own fault. Well, don't listen to us, we're just people too. I've been waiting all my life. I've been waiting for some real good porn. Something with meaning, something fulfilling. I would like to make my shame count for something. I feel so empty trying to explain this. Name's William, and he's from the 70s. And when I wake up in the morning, there are people sleeping on my couch. Well, I'll have something to say about that one. Free people give free advice. Let go of the pain, let go of the fear. But if I let go of that, well, we'll still be here. Will I find out that I am people too? That wasn't too bad. I've never tried playing that song before, that specific one, but let's go into the one I've played the most times. Here we go. In the backseat of my heart, my love tells me I'm a mess. I couldn't get the car to start. I left my keys somewhere in the mess. Comes and goes in plateaus. 1 month later I'm a fucking pro. My parents will be proud. Or fall asleep on the floor. Forget what happened in the morning. There are notes in your handwriting, but you can't make it out. We are not a proud race. It's not a race at all. We're just trying. I'm only trying to get on. Drunk drivers, drunk drivers. This is not a good thing. I don't mean to rationalize or try and explain it away. It's not okay. Drunk drivers, drunk drivers. It's too late to articulate it. That empty feeling. You share the same fate as the people you hate. You built yourself up against others' feelings, and it left you feeling empty as a car coasting downhill. I have become such a negative person who's all just an act, who's all so easily stripped away. But if we learn how to live like this, maybe we can learn how to start again, like a child who's never done wrong, who hasn't taken that first step. My teacher is a child with a big smile, no bitterness. We are not a proud race, it's not a race at all. We're just trying, I'm only trying to get home. Drunk drivers, put it out of your mind and perish the thought there is no comfort in responsibility. Drunk drivers, drunk drivers, drunk drivers, drunk drivers. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales, killer whales. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales, killer whales. Is that voice in your head giving you shit again? You know he loves you, and he doesn't mean to cause you pain. Please listen to him. It's not too late to turn off the engine, get out of the car and start to walk. Drunk drivers, drunk drivers, drunk drivers, drunk drivers. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales, killer whales. Na 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 na. Yeah, na 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 na. My God. No one should ever have to look at themselves. I steer clear graveyards, they are cliche in my death-obsessed generation. No one should ever have to look at themselves. High school teen dream dies in a hospital, leaves behind a journal and a pack of Air Jordans. Lyrics of popular rock ballads were changed to include his name. I'm taking back my heart. You were digging a hole for it 6 feet deep at the state park. I didn't want you to hear that shake in my voice. My pain is my own. And when the cops shook me down, I cried walking home. I cried walking home. You and me are connected now. We were in one photograph and we didn't even look happy. I can't commit to a crime to commit. I need to get one done for the biography, because when I split the scene and leave the party early, what am I leaving behind me? Just another memory, another body. It ain't no pair of Air Jordans. Someone is ringing, death is playing his xylophone ribs for me. Something is ringing, death is playing his xylophone ribs for me. I didn't want you to hear that shake in my voice. My pain is my own. And when the cops shook me down, I cried walking home. I cried walking home. I didn't want you to hear that shake in my voice. My pain is my own. And when the cops shook me down, I cried walking home. I cried walking home. Don't worry, I'm waiting up for 2, so don't worry, baby. What a glorious hell we have found, until I recognize the sound of my voice again. For years I hadn't had a clue, but suddenly I can look through your eyes again. This isn't sex, I don't think. It's just extreme apathy. She's not my ex, we never met. But do you still think of me? They say that the world is one. But if the world is one, how come you never come around here anymore? I guess it's just not that simple. Well, everyone learns to live with their sins, but girl, you wear yours like a brand new skin. So take it all off and let me back into your... It's an unforgiving world. She's not an unforgiving girl. It's an unforgiving world, but she's not an unforgiving girl. Welcome to the Welcome Center. Make a U-turn, my phone is freaking out. I'll lose my shit while it reroutes, but she moves, she speaks, she's on a chain that moves toward perfection, baby. The effects are so good these days. If there were gears behind those big brown eyes, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Be forgiving in a world like this one. It's a small world, and you know you gotta come and see me sooner or later, girl. You know I know, no, 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 no. give me a sign that I'm not making love to myself. It's an unforgiving world, but she's not an unforgiving girl. It's an unforgiving world, but she's not an unforgiving girl. It's an unforgiving world, but she's not an unforgiving girl. It's an unforgiving world, but she's not an unforgiving girl. If you really wanna make it last, you could commit yourself completely. Such a transition. You could lie down in the river at last and let the dread complete you. And if you really don't want the pain, you can disengage completely, because it wasn't healthy anyways. And you've got a job and a family. If you really wanna fall asleep, then you'll have to find some punctuation. And if you wanna ride it out to the end, you can tie your thoughts together. And if you really wanted to be kind, you'd have forgiven them a long ass time ago. And if you really wanna know how kind you are, ask yourself why you're lying in bed alone. I know you wish my flesh would yield. I love you, but I can't stand your touch. And of course I am alright with death, but why do you talk about it so goddamn much? I will go to heaven, I won't see you there. I will go to heaven, you won't go to heaven. I will go to heaven and I won't see you there. I will go to heaven, you won't go to heaven. I will go to heaven and I won't see you there. I will go to heaven, you won't go to heaven. I will go to heaven and I won't see you there. Know yourself, it will come at the price of knowing no one else. This guy, he was so high, I asked my friend to punch him out. Can you kick his ass? Can you kick his ass for me? And if you really wanna make the change, then you would cut yourself off completely. But if you just wanted to be okay, guess what, fucker? It'll never be okay. It'll be alright. 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 Fuck. Gotta change the strings on your guitar again. If they knew where the fire was, they'd put it out. Somebody's knocking on your door. The fire turned towards me with an open mouth. And if you can't come home tonight, we'll kick you out. You'll never call it you're home again. And if you need some peace and quiet, there is room for all in heaven. I will go to heaven, you won't go to heaven. I will go to heaven, I won't see you there. I will go to heaven, you won't go to heaven. I will go to heaven, I won't see you there. I will go to heaven, you will go to heaven. I will go to heaven, I won't see you there. I will go to heaven, you won't go to heaven. I will go to heaven, I won't see you there. I used to like the morning, I'd survived another night. I'd walk to breakfast through the garden to see the flowers stretching in the sunlight. Now I wake up in the morning, all the kindness is drained out of me. I spend hours just wincing, trying to regain some sense of peace. If only I could sustain my anger, feel it grow stronger and stronger. It sharpens to a point and sheds my skin, shakes off the weight of my sins and takes me to heaven. I stay up late every night out of some general protest, but with no one to tell you to come to bed. It's not really a contest. Maybe you think that I'd learn from my mistakes, but not this time. No, no, not this time. It's just gonna slowly break me. If only I could sustain my anger, feel it grow stronger and stronger. It sharpens to a point and sheds my skin, shakes off the weight of my sins and takes me to heaven. And if I've lost you for good, could it have been any other way? Was the water filling up for years, or did I wreck it all in a day? I'm going to bed now, I've sunk into my sorrows, and it'll take $300 million to get me up tomorrow. This shit, I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no more flags above my door. I have lost, and always will be. An expensive mistake. It was an expensive mistake. My horse broke his back to get me here. I have his blood on my hands for no reason. But what was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to know how to use a tube amp? How was I supposed to know how to drive a van? How was I supposed to know how to ride a bike without hurting myself? How was I supposed to know how to make dinner for myself? How was I supposed to know how to hold a job? How was I supposed to remember to grab my backpack after I set it down to play basketball? How was I supposed to know how not to get drunk every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and why not Sunday? How was I supposed to know how to steer this ship? How the hell was I supposed to know how to steer this ship? It was an expensive mistake. Can't say you're sorry and it's over. I was giving a body that is falling apart. My house, it's falling apart. I'm given a mind that can't control itself. I was given a ship that can't steer itself. What about the pain I'm in right now? What about a vacation? What about a vacation to feel good? My horse broke his back and left me here. How was I supposed to know? And God won't forgive me, and you won't forgive me, not unless I open up my heart. And how am I supposed to do that when I go to the same room every night and sleep in the same bed every night, the same fucking bed, red comforter with red stripes, and the yellow ceiling light makes me feel like I'm dying. This sea is too familiar. How many nights have I drowned here? How many times have I drowned? How many fucking times have I drowned? I give up. I give up. I give up. Let us take you back to where we came in. We were united, an undivided nation. We got divided. There was something inside us that was not us. We were so naive. We were just like animals, told to believe by the beast who took control, who wanted control too, but that was normal, cause our lives was one of survival. The decisions we made, if you can call it surviving, with your life on the line, it would be social suicide to change your mind. So we got mad and we split the scene, and now we download all our shit for free. It's the new economy, we have nothing to offer, and we sleep on trash. I give up. I give up. Let us take you back to where we came in. Man hanging onto the side of the cliff of Revelation, scared of what he might find, he started crying. It was not me. Stopped at the borderline, they took his disguise, so he read a book that won a Pulitzer Prize. It was about death, and it didn't help. He saw himself in it, and he was disturbed by the conclusions it led to, but he couldn't say what because the author was dead too. So he thought he made fun of us, and now he has become one of us. I give up. My voice is shot, motherfucker. Give up. I 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 give up. Damn, I entirely forgot how that middle section went, so apologies if that sounded like more shit than normal. You wake up trembling from a dream where I swim into the river. I reach out and hold you in my arms. Hold you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah. I love you. I love you. 3, 2, 1. Little boy says I'll be in love with my fists. Little boy says I'll be in love with my punches. Little boy says, what should I do with my hands, Mom? Little boy is told not to do anything wrong. When I die, I'll be taken to the constellations. Have a drink, relax, there'll be some introductions. This is Cassiopeia, this is Orion. This is Sydney, this is Nathan. And that's Chrissy, that's the other Nathan. I know it's, no, shoot. I know it's a lot to remember, says Mother. I know it's a lot to remember, says Father. I know it's a lot to remember, says Mother. I know it's a lot to remember, says Father. Oh, I speak these words in utter isolation. I drive the car in line from star to stardom. Little boy says I'll touch the heart of a nation. Little boy says I'll punch the heart of everyone. When I die, I'll be taken to the constellations. Take a drink, relax, there'll be some introductions. This is Cassiopeia, this is Orion. This is Sydney, this is Nathan. I just met him, no, that's the other Nathan. I know that it's a lot to remember, says Mother. I know it's a lot to remember, says Father. I know it's a lot to remember, says Mother. I know it's a lot to remember, says your father. You won't see who you want to see there. No one will want to be in your band. You'll have to learn how to make it on your own. Spend a little time with your own hands. We were heroes back home. We are heroes back home. Little boy says I'll be in love with my fists. Little boy says I'll be in love with my fists. And we're never gonna get a job and we're never gonna get a job. 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 You know their skulls are so crazy, but they still can see. It had big brown eyes, shining and sad. It was just a horse. How the hell could I tell if it was sad or not? Your head. I am the hate you try to hide. I am the sex that you provide. I held out my hand, there was something in it. Managed to touch it, it did not seem interested. The car pulled up, so I split the scene. I'm a tourist attraction, biking down Dog Street. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Attraction, biking down Dog Street. I haven't looked at the sun for so long, I'd forgotten how much it hurt to. I haven't picked up the phone for so long, I'd forgotten how much it hurt to. Haven't looked at the sun for so very long. So very, very long. So very, very long. So very, very long. So very... Car seat headrest gave me the courage to try, and car seat headrest is the stupidest fucking band name I've ever heard. to care. I can just be here and play a fucking song that I didn't even write that somehow relates to every aspect of my life. I don't even know, I don't even care. I don't care if anybody hears this. No one can hear it or everyone can hear it. I don't care if the people living in this house can hear it. I just want something to relate to. I just want something to reach out to. I just need something to believe in, cause I have lost everything I once believed in. I just read Brian Wilson's biography and now I know the truth. If I am alone in this world, it's probably due to a lack of trying. If I am alone, if you're alone, it's your fault for not trying harder. Smith says it's your fault for not trying harder. If you're alone, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault for not trying harder. At the end of the day, maybe I just enjoy being alone with my thoughts. It's turned into a fucking therapy session. I'm done. Thank you for listening. If anyone does, you know. Yeah, Car Seat Headrest, Teens of Denial. Apologies if some of those were absolutely freaking terrible, because what was I gonna say? Because I actually I didn't know like half of those songs, and I went and learned them all today, including like some of the super long ones, like, you know, Costa, what the hell's the name of that song? The Ballad of Costa Concordia. The Ballad of the Costa Concordia, yeah, which is one of the best songs on the album, but yeah, that middle part was definitely not done right, but alright, I've wasted an hour of your time. Goodbye.